Okie dokes. Let's come and begin. Let's just take a child's pose for a few moments. So big toes touching, knees are wide. Bringing the forehead down to rest on the floor, reaching the arms in front or maybe bringing the hands by the feet and relaxing shoulders on top of your knees. Just take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again. Let it go. One more. Then closing the mouth and breathing through the nose. Just allowing yourself to arrive on the mat, arriving in this space. Okay, so if your hands are by your feet, start to reach the arms forwards and look forwards towards the hands. Stretch the arms out as far as you can. Keep the fingertips down and lift the palms so you're making tents with the hands. Elbows and forearms may lift. And then see if you can bring the forehead back down to the mat. Just working a little deeper in towards the upper back, the shoulders. And then see if you can stretch the right hand a little further ahead than the left. And then slide it back down and then slide the left hand a little further than the right. And then bring it back down one more time. Right hand goes as far forward as you can. Feel that length along the right side. And then draw it back down. Send the left arm forwards. Draw it back down. Bring the palms down and then slide yourself up into your tabletop position. So knees are hip distance, hands are shoulder width apart. And let's inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, soften shoulders. And as you exhale, rounding the spine, tuck chin to chest. And just flow a few times between the two. Finding that space in between each spinal vertebrae. Opening through the chest and opening into the back of the chest. And maybe you stick with this forward and back motion, or you can start to freestyle it, taking it any sort of direction. Doesn't matter what you look like, just follow the sensation of trying to stretch into the side of the ribs, the waist, the hips. Okay, then start to bring yourself back to center. Spread the fingers wide and just take some little wrist circles or half circles. Just be sure to go in both directions. You can keep the fingers facing forwards. You can point them out to the sides. Maybe just rock from side to side. Stretching the wrists. Maybe flip the palms over, twist the hands round. Whatever your wrist will allow. Lovely. And once you've done equal sides, just give the hands a little shake out. Then re-ground the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under and then squeeze the knees together. Round through the upper back so you come into your cat stretch. Pull the navel towards the spine and then start to hover the knees a couple of inches away from the floor. Round through the upper back even more. Let the head hang heavy. You should start to feel this in your core. If you can't, or if you want to go a little stronger, try to drag the hands towards the feet and the feet to the hands. They won't move, but there's this little sucking in, this pinching in motion at the core. We hold for 3, keep breathing. For 2 and 1. Release the knees down, take a little cat-cow to soften out. And then when you're ready, Let's tuck the toes, lift the knees and thighs, and come up into your downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the legs, wiggling through the hips, whatever you need to get nice and warm. Finding that space and length in the backs of your legs, that space and length in the spine, in the arms. Grounding through the palms of the hands, the knuckles and the fingertips. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Bend the knees, look to the hands. Step, walk or float the feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lifts the chest up halfway. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Pause it here. Feet are roughly hip distance apart, hanging in your ragdoll. So let the upper body and the arms hang heavy. Maybe you're grabbing hold of opposite elbows. Swaying from side to side, nodding head yes and no, or just hanging in stillness, whatever feels most comfortable. Let the shoulders come up to the ears. Let the crown of the head dangle towards the mat. Each exhale just allows you to hang a little heavier. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. If you've got hold of the elbows, release the arms heavy. Bend the knees so belly touches thighs and start to roll the spine all the way up to stand as the head comes up, the very last. The shoulders a little roll when you come to the top. Okay. Let's have the feet together, big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Roll the shoulders up to the ears and down the spine, palms facing forwards. Lengthen the crown of the head up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in, find the length. Exhale, root down through the feet. Legs are strong, lift kneecaps towards the thighs and the hips. Pelvic floor lifts, navel pulls to spine. One more breath. And bring the hands together in front of the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up, take a gentle back bend, and exhale, fold it forwards and down. Inhale, opens the chest up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, hands down, step the feet back into your high plank. Take a deep breath in. First round, we'll bring the knees down, bend the elbows, send the chest ahead of the fingertips. Inhale, opens the chest, press into the hands. Exhale, press it back into downward facing dog. Keep pedaling through the legs if you need to, or pausing in your stillness. We take 3 deep breaths here. Keep that space between the ears and shoulders, lengthen the neck. Bend the knees if you need to, or lengthen the legs and press the thighs towards the wall behind you. As we exhale, bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float the feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift chest up halfway. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Rise up to stand, palms to touch, take that back bend. As we exhale, fold forwards and down once more. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, step it back into your high plank. You can lower with the knees or chaturanga if that's in your practice today. As we come through our vinyasa, you can maybe lift into upward facing dog and then press it back into downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Again, you can keep with the movement or pause in the stillness, however the body feels this morning. On your next exhale, bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float the feet to the top. Inhale, lift chest halfway. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Rise up to stand, gaze to thumbs, take that gentle back bend, and then release the hands down by your sides. Okay, Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, reach the arms up, come into your chair pose as we pause it here. Squeeze and zip the thighs together, lift the pelvic floor, pull navel to spine. Sink heavy into the heels, wriggle the toes. Try to soften the shoulders, open the arms a little wider if the shoulders feel a little bit tight. Can you sink a little deeper? Lovely, let's take one more breath. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, step or float it back through, flow through your variation of vinyasa. Okay, right leg goes up high, bend the knees, stack open through the hips. Draw some ankle circles or some hip circles with that top leg. And then next exhale, bring the knee to nose and step the right foot to the top of the mat. Ground the back foot down so it's at a 45-degree angle. Heel is down on the mat. Rise it up into your warrior one and pause it here. So you're trying to square the hips towards the top of your mat. Try to get that back foot in as much as you can. Inhale, exhale one, press into the back heel. Inhale, exhale two, bend into that front knee. Inhale, exhale three, soften shoulders. Inhale, exhale four, inhale, exhale five. We open out into our warrior two. So if there's space, widen the stance. Reach out through the fingertips. One breath. Inhale. Exhale one. Straighten the front leg. Triangle pose. Reach it as far forward as you can. Right hand comes down to the leg or block. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Stack the shoulders on top of one another. Look up to the top fingertips. Inhale one. Exhale one. Press into that back heel to open the hips for two. Exhale two. Inhale three. Exhale three. Lengthen through both sides of the torso for four. Exhale four. Inhale five. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up. Pop a bend in that right knee. Pause in your warrior one. Inhale. Exhale one. Now try to roll the inner thighs away from one another. Inhale two. Arms still stay out. Exhale two. Strong through the fingertips. Inhale three. Exhale three. Weight into the heels for four. Exhale four. Inhale five. Exhale five. Right forearm to thigh. Left arm in line with the ear. Find the length and then twist the chest open. Look underneath the left armpit. And then if you can, take the gaze towards the left fingertips. So it's like you're looking under and up. Inhale one. Exhale one. If there's space in the hips, bring the right hand down to the floor. Inhale two. Exhale two. Inhale three. Exhale three. Inhale four. Exhale four. Inhale five. Exhale. Rise all the way back up. Bring the hands to hips. Step that back foot into the middle of the mat. And then twist the hips to face the top of your mat. So get those back toes in. You can bring the hands behind you, reaching towards the elbows. You can come into reverse prayer if that's in your practice today or if it's available for you. Or you can clasp the hands and reach them away, whichever feels better. Grounding equally through both of the feet. Inhale, find length. Exhale, lead with the chin to shin, shining the chest towards the big toe. folding over the right leg. Try to keep both legs straight and just don't go as far if you feel like you need to bend the knee. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Drawing right hip back, left hip forwards. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release the hands down to the floor. Bend the front knee. Take a big step back with that left foot so you've widened the stance into a lunge. Left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up. So you're twisting to your bent knee. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, back leg is strong. Exhale, 2. Lift the back knee and thigh. Inhale. Exhale, twist the chest open. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release the right hand down. From here, we come and bring the left knee to the outside of the right foot. So left knee towards the right hand, and then come and sit down. If that didn't work, you want your legs to be crossed. So option 1 is to have the left leg long and right leg crosses over. Or you can bend the left leg, bringing the left heel towards the right buttock if you're going for the double cross. Right hand comes behind you, left arm reaches up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right and see if you can bring the back of the arm on top of the knee and thigh. Inhale to find length. Exhale to twist. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Try to keep with that slow, long breath for 3. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 5. Bring yourself back to center. Stretch the right leg out to the side. Bring your left shin parallel with the top of your mat. You're coming into your thigh log pose. So you want the knee almost in line with the hip and the left foot in line with the right hip. You're going to make a triangle shape in between the legs. Option 1 is to cross the right leg over the top so you're pressing calf and shin together as tight as you can. And you'll start to see that the feet, the knees and the hips are sort of in this straight train track line. You can stay here and fold forwards, or if there's space to go deeper in the hips, you're bringing that right foot on top of your left knee. Wherever you are, inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Deeper breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release the right foot or the right leg over the left leg. Keep that cross and then lift the knees in towards the belly so you're just crossing at the ankles. Hands either side of the hips. Pull the navel in, start to round up through the upper back and see if you can lift the bum off the floor. Then bring it back down, lift, pull the pelvic floor up, bring it back down, and then lift and hold it here if you can. Can you lift one foot? Can you maybe hop both feet off? Can you lift both feet off? For 3, 2, and 1. Release it down, roll it over, and take a vinyasa. You're back in your down dog. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg goes up high. Bend the knees, stack open the hips, pause it here, take some ankle or hip circles. Keep pressing through the hands, soften the shoulders. Use your next exhale, draw knee to nose. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Ground the back foot down to that 45-degree angle. Bend through the front knee, reach the arms up. Warrior one, left side. Okay, square the hips as much to the front as you can. Get the back toes in as much as you can. Soften the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. We open the arms, open that back foot, widen the stance if you have the room. Inhale, one. Exhale, one. Straighten the front leg, triangle pose. Reach as far forward as you can. Bring the left hand down, right arm up. Stacking the shoulders, opening through the hips. Look towards the top fingertips if you can. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale, lengthen through both sides of the waist. Exhale, two. Inhale, three. Exhale, three. Inhale, four. Exhale. Inhale, five. Exhale, rise all the way up. Pop a bend in that front knee once more. Warrior two, gaze over the front middle finger. Inhale, one. Exhale, one. Inhale, two. Exhale, two. Roll those inner thighs away from one another for three. Ground through the feet. Inhale, four. Exhale, four. Inhale, five. Exhale, left arm to left leg. Right arm in line with the ear. Find the length. Exhale, twist the chest open. Look underneath the arm, and then if you can, look towards the right fingertip. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Weight in the heels. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale, good stuff. Exhale, four. Hang on, inhale. Exhale, four. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, five. Rise all the way up. Bring the hands to hips. Step that back foot into the middle of the mat. Toes twist in to get the hips to face the top of your mat. Bring your arms into the same variation behind you, whatever you did. Elbows, palms, or hands. Find the length as you breathe in. Exhale, chin towards the shin. Shine the chest towards the toes. Soften the shoulders. Try to keep the legs straight if you can. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Bend the knee, release the hands down. Take a big step back with that right foot. So you're in a long lunge. Right hand down, left arm up into your twist. Inhale. Exhale, open through the chest. Inhale, roll the inner thighs together. Exhale, two. Back leg is strong. Fire it up for three. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Release the hand down. Now you're bringing the right knee to the left hand and coming to sit down in that twist. Again, if it didn't work, it is right leg long, left leg crosses over. And if you're coming into the double bend, right heel to left buttock. Left hand behind, right arm reaches up. Exhale to twist. Can you bring the back of the arm to the back of the thigh? Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Back to center. Move the left leg out to the side and bring your right shin with the top of your mat, parallel. Right knee in line with the hip, right foot in line with the left hip. Cross the left leg over, or you're bringing the left foot on top of the right knee. However that is, staying upright or folding forwards, whatever's available for you, and 5 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, find that release on the exhale, a little bit more softness. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Rise up, cross the left foot, or bring the left foot down. So it's now the left leg on top. Bring the ankles together, hug the knees and thighs in. Hands either side. Again, have a little go, see what you can do. Deep breath in, exhale, lift the bum, and bring it back down. We go again, lift the bum, bring it back down. One more time, lift the bum, hug the thighs in, hold it. Option to lift the foot or both feet for 3, 2, and 1. Release it down, roll it over, take a vinyasa. From your down dog, let's roll it over into a high plank. Bring the right hand into the center of the mat and roll over onto the outer edge of your right foot. If you need to, you can bring the right knee down and lift the left arm up. If you're keeping both legs straight, flex the feet. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Lift up through the hips. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Release both hands down into your plank. Other side, left hand comes into the middle, roll onto the left side or bring the left knee down as well. Right arm up, inhale, legs straight. Exhale, 1. Lift the hips for 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Bring the right hand down back into your plank. Knees come down, chest lowers, release the body down to the floor. Inhale, lifts the chest up halfway. And exhale, release it back down to the mat. So bring the legs together, release the arms down by your sides, palms pressing down, and bring forehead or chin down to the floor. We're going to come into some back strengthening into our locust. So take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the head and the chest, lift the feet and the knees, keep the palms pressing down to the floor. Try to keep the gaze down so the neck is in line with your spine and reach forwards through the crown of the head. Squeeze the glutes, point the toes, and can you lift the legs a little higher? Can you lift the chest a little higher? One more breath. And then release it back down. You can bring one cheek to one side, you can make a pillow, whatever it is to release. Okay, going to come back into that again, but with the hands this time. So palms pressed down, feet together, forehead or chin down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift everything up. Crown of the head reaches forwards, hands and toes reach back. Lift the chest, breathe into the belly. Lift the legs, squeeze the glutes. Option to clasp the hands if you want to go a little higher. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take the opposite cheek down to the ground. Release the arms.
Apenas aprendí a caminar, me dejaron solita en la cascada.
Okay, last one. You can do option 1 or option 2, what we just did. Or if you want to come into the deeper option, we're going to come into bow pose where we bend the knees and grab hold of the feet or the ankles. And you may just automatically grab from the inner arch. If you want to work on opening the shoulders a little more, try to flip the grip. Feel a little bit alien. If it doesn't feel nice, then don't do it. When you're ready, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we lift. If you're coming into your bow pose, you can look forwards. Try to keep the big toes together. Squeeze the glutes. Lift open through the chest. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press up and back into a child's pose. Okay, from your child's pose, just come and find your way through to seated, bringing the legs out in front of you. And then we'll start with the right foot into the left thigh. So you're making an L shape with the legs. Squaring the body over the extended leg. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up and fold it forwards, reaching as far as you can towards or past the foot, and then hold on to wherever is in reach. Try to square the chest parallel over the left leg. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold, rolling the right knee and thigh away from the body. 2 more breaths. And then start to rise all the way back up. Bring the right hand behind you, facing the back of the mat. Press the right knee and shin down. Lift the hips and reach the left arm up and over the head. Squeeze the glutes. Can you lift the hips a little higher? And then release the hips all the way back down. Release the right leg out in front. Other side, left foot into right inner thigh. Square the body over the extended leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach the arms up. And fold it forwards, reach the fingertips as far as you can, then reach wherever you can. Square the chest over the right leg, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Rolling left thigh and knee away from the body. Two more breaths. Start to bring yourself all the way back up. Bring the left hand behind you. Left knee comes down, lift the hips. Reach the right arm up and away. Squeeze the glutes, find that openness. around the front body. And then exhale, release it all the way back down. Bring the soles of the feet together to touch this time. Knees out to the side. And you want to make a diamond shape with the legs so the feet aren't too close in. You might just need to wriggle the bum and try to point your sit bones towards the back of the mat as best you can. We're coming to fold forward. So thread the arms under the legs. And then as you fold forward, round through the upper back and see if you can reach and grab hold of the feet. And then you're trying to lengthen the crown of the head towards the feet. Doesn't matter if you're higher or if they're touching, just moving in that direction. Finding that openness and space in the back of the ribs, the lower spine. Lovely, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly release and roll the spine all the way back up. Bring the knees together and extend the legs out in front of you, making sure there's enough room behind to come and lie down. Flex the feet, arms reach out, deep breath in, exhale, we roll it down for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, legs stay strong, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Draw the knees in towards you. Give yourself a hug, rock from side to side. And then we're going to bring the feet down onto the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. And if you reach the arms down towards the feet, you should just lightly be able to graze the backs of your heels. That's the rough alignment of how close you want the feet in. Imagine you've got a ball in between the knees. You can add a block here if you've got one nearby in between the knees, something to squeeze. Not necessary, but go for it if you have. Press the lower spine down into the mat so you already feel that tilt of the pelvis. We're trying to keep that tuck as best we can. We're trying to draw the lower ribs towards the pubic bone and the pubic bone towards the hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, press through the feet and start to lift the hips up towards the sky. Again, tuck the tailbone, lower ribs in and down, pubic bone towards the ribs. If you haven't got a block in between the knees, don't let the knees splay open. Try to keep them nice and parallel. Squeeze the bum, hamstrings may be engaged as well. Lift a little higher if there's space. Tuck that tailbone a little more for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll the spine back down into your mat. Window wipe the knees from side to side. Okay. Cueing shoulder stand. If you want to go into shoulder stand, if you're not practicing shoulder stand today for any reason, you can do another bridge pose. You can come into a back bend and wheel where the hands are by the ears, or you can just send the legs up into the sky, keeping the hips on the floor. If you're coming into your shoulder stand, you lift the hips up towards the sky and bring the hands into the lower back, as close to the back of the ribs as you can. Nice. If you are in your shoulder stand, try to have your fingertips facing up towards your toes. So you're getting that straight line from your elbows, the wrists are in a straight line as well. And really using the back of the arms as like your tripod to find a little bit more height. If you're in your bridge pose, take as many breaths as you can there. If you're in a wheel pose again, as many breaths. Lovely. If you're in your shoulder stand, you can flow through the motions. You can come into plow by bringing the feet up and over the head. If the feet touch the floor, then you can release the hands. If they're still hovering, keep supporting the back. And if you are releasing the hands, try to bring them down to the mat, maybe even clasping them if that's available. If not, press the palms into the floor. And then when you're ready, slowly start to roll the spine down with control. Use the core, especially when you bring the legs down to the mat. If you're in any other position, just coming out of that. Lovely. Straighten the legs. We'll all come into a fish pose. So legs are straight, and then wriggle the arms and hands underneath the back of your torso. So my hands reach towards the backs of my thighs, past my bum. Arms are straight. And it's almost as if your bum and your spine is lifted off the floor. Now bend the elbows and lift the head and the torso off the mat. As if you're like, try to look towards your toes. You want the whole spine off the mat. Then arch through the spine, lift the chest a little higher, and then drop the head down. Lose a little bit of the bend out of the elbows so the crown of the head can come down to the floor. You want most of the weight in your forearms, letting your neck lengthen in the opposite direction. Legs still stay strong, keep lifting through the arch. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now to the exit, lift the chin towards the chest and then release the spine, release the arms. Draw the knees in. Give yourself a hug. Do whatever you need to do to release. Maybe it's rocking from side to side. Maybe it's a happy baby. Maybe it's a little spinal twist. Whatever you need to do, just freestyling that now. Lovely. Once you have done those and ironed out any final kinks in the body, let's come and take a Shavasana. So coming to lie down on your back, grab any cushions, blankets, extra layers. Nice. When you're ready, coming to lie down on your back. We take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Allow the body to pause and relax into stillness for the next few moments. Releasing the tension. Release the weight of the legs, the weight of the arms, releasing the weight of the head.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. 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 Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman.
Start to bring the awareness back into the body, wriggling fingers and toes, taking a big stretch or hugging the knees in. And start to roll over onto your right side. And using that to find a comfortable seat, eyes closed or with a soft gaze. Rooting the pelvis and sit bones back down to the floor. Find that length through the spine. Bring the hands together in front of the chest. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Gently bowing the head. Thumbs to eyebrow center. Thanking yourself for your practice this morning. Thanking you all for joining. Namaste. Thanks very much, everyone. Sorry I ran over a little bit, but you deserved a Shavasana.